Next trick, Tom. It's a multi-tool.
Super close, man.
What are we doing today, Colton?
We are going to teach you guys how to tail whip today.
Very nice.
A little sketchy, but it works.
So what is the tail whip anyway?
So it's when you huck your feet off the bike in the air, still holding on with the bars, and you kick the bike and the bike spins around 360 degrees back to your feet.
Exactly, it's just no footer.
Yep, basically no footer with a little bit of movement in the arms.
Yep.
It's gonna be different for every single person. For me, when I do it, I learned by laying on the ground first, just to get the motion. And I would just throw it up in the air, kick it, and spin it. And then you put your feet back on. Then do it from just standing still, one side to the other, bring it back, one side to the other. Just get used to the movement of the arms.
How do you know which way to kick it?
Honestly, it's all due to preference. So normally, let's say you have left foot forward like I do, you're supposed to kick with your back foot. I actually kick with my front foot because I'm a little weird and I learned it weird. But I mean, eventually that might help you if you're learning down whips and stuff like that.
Yep, Curtis Downs, for instance.
Yeah, Curtis Downs, for instance, is a great example.
But then he can do everything both ways.
Curtis Downs is a madman. Once you're ready to start doing the whip after you've gotten lots of practice between no footers, laying on the ground and doing it just next to you on the ground, you want to actually try it fly out, you'll come at the quarter pipe, and right as you jump, after both wheels have left the quarter pipe, not before, after, once you're in the air, you're going to kick with whatever foot you do, and do that same motion that we were teaching you on the ground. What I find helps the most to get your bike under you is to throw it out and kind of pull it in, so that at the very end of it, it's under you. When you're first trying it, you're going to throw the bike up here. It's not what you want to do. You really want to come out, almost hop off your front wheel to keep you leaning forward, and lean over the bike the whole time. That's the only way you're ever going to land at those, if you actually are committing enough to be leaning over the bars like that. Put it under you. We're going to have Darrell's do a couple. Hop whip, okay. Works for me.
There you go.
So clean. All right. Ready, Darrell's?
I'm ready for some fly out tail whip action.
Yo, there we go, got it clean.
So once you start getting your whips around, it's gonna come around, you're gonna land like this. I landed like this for probably 2 months before I even got on that thing.
Okay, you gotta stay over it, and you gotta make sure, once it starts getting over and you get close, you're probably gonna keep missing your pedals. Just look at your feet and seriously just close them together. Just close them together and you'll land on the cranks probably, but eventually you'll figure it out.
All right, another way to tail whip is an air whip, which means you do it in a quarter pipe. It's like a 180 tail whip, but you land back in.
So make sure when you start out to just start doing a couple airs just over the coping. Make sure you're really comfortable doing airs in the quarter pipe. I always do a couple airs before I even whip, every single time. Ready, just gonna throw it. Here we go. Just come out of the quarter pipe. Just gonna hop like a normal air and just kick it and throw it. And because you're turning, the bike will get around to you a lot quicker. And because you're leaning into the quarter pipe like a normal air, it'll force you over the bike and you'll get your feet on every time. So every time you throw it, just look for your pedals and put them on.
Let's go over some tail whip combos.
I mean, I'll try 3-whip over this. So with toe whips, especially when you start doing them over stuff, it's gonna be really scary. Whatever you do, just commit 100% and you'll be fine. It's way better to land on the pedals at a slight angle and fall over the side and slide down.
Exactly. It's not even really that bad. So that's how you tail whip there. You just spin the bike, put your feet on. Spin the bike, put your feet on.
Lean over it. Lean over the bike, spin the bike, put your feet on. Comment what you guys want to see next. If you guys want to see more how-tos, let's do it. If you guys want to see more stuff, maybe we'll play some games with the bike.
Oh, there's a dead whip. There you go.